Hi everybody, this is Lady E. Of course you all know me as E. But I just wanted to do a quick heads up video to share this with you. Unfortunately my computer is down right now, so I'm just doing this quick video on my smartphone, and I wanted to share one of the new figures to my collection with you. This isn't the regular kind of video I would do, you know, I don't do reviews and all that jazz, but I wanted to give a few heads up on this figure for people who may be thinking about getting it or who are expecting it. So this is the King figure by Art Figures, and this is a representation of Aragorn as the king from Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, as seen towards the end of the film, in all his beautiful regal garb. And this is 1/6 scale, and for those of you who don't know what 1/6 scale is, that's 12 inches. And let me see, where I want to start is, first of all, I am so pleasantly happy and surprised with this figure. I've never owned an Art Figures figure before. I don't actually know how many they've done prior to this, but I've been collecting a long time. And for those of you who saw one of my earlier videos that's not up anymore, you know that a little while ago I had to sell my large collection. So this was some years ago, so I've been back in the game a while since then. But like I'm saying that to say that I have never owned one of their figures before. You know, I buy Hot Toys, Sideshow, NECA, Customs, things like that. So, okay. Oh, also Interbay. But anyway, I digress. So, what I wanted to share with you about this figure is very layered. And unlike, you know, maybe a Hot Toys figure or I don't know, or Metacom or something like that, he does not already come fully clothed. So you will have to put on his accessories and his garments. But why I want to say this to you guys, and I do literally mean to the guys, is that the closures and the buttons and the buttonholes are very small and intricate. And being a female and someone who does dioramas and environments and crafts and things like that, I'm used to dealing with very tiny things. And I even had difficulty closing some of the buttons. So I'm saying this to you to say I eventually ended up using a pair of tweezers. So for you guys, you know, if you have a girlfriend, wife, sister, female friend, whatever, who can help you out, I would suggest it. Or if they have tweezers to lend you, I would suggest it. For people who do like customs and dials and things, you probably have tweezers or some sort of 2-ply or tool to use. Because I'm telling you this now because I don't want you to get the figure and then you get totally frustrated and a rage and then you throw the figure across the room. So that's one warning I wanted to give you. So it's not really a review, but since I'm here, I'll share the figure with you. Like I said, I'm very happy with him. I am a huge Lord of the Rings fan, both of the novels and of the films. And in my collection of my Lord of the Rings figures, I already have a Strider version of him. And as far as I can remember, I do not recall ever seeing a 1/6 scale figure of Aragorn as the king in a cloth garb. There may be, I think Sideshow may have done a premium format, I don't remember, or done a figurette, but I honestly do not ever remember seeing one, so I'm ecstatic to have this. Now, let me see, where should I start? The face sculpt, I love it. And I know a while back when this was first released and the pictures came out, myself and some other collectors thought that his eyes were too deeply set, you know, compared to Viggo's head sculpt, Viggo Mortensen, the actor who plays him. And when I got him a few weeks ago, upon release, they shipped it out as soon as it released, I was like, I like him. He looks great to me. So I don't know, maybe it got lost in translation in the pictures, or for all I know, maybe the artist changed the head sculpt. It originally was supposed to come out in March, and then it was delayed and didn't release until June, so I do not know. So, what now? Let me see. The overgarment as you can see, I could not get this to stay closed, and I did not want to ruin it, so I took a break on it, and I'll come back to it. But as you see, obviously it fully closes to form the emblem of the white tree. And like I said, the cape is already attached to the overcoat. Oh, I should say this, for those who do get it, you may notice two strings, like black strings, one here and one here, inside of the overcoat, right underneath this. Do not cut those strings. They are not loose strings or extra string. It holds the cape from the inside. If you look closer, you'll see they have pulled it through and tied it. So do not cut those. That would be bad. Let's see, he comes with armor, shoulder armor, 2 pieces, top piece here, lower piece here. They both have to be applied by being pulled over the arm. Be very, very careful, guys. You have to be careful and just slowly pull it over, otherwise you will pull and break the straps. It's obviously on both sides. Okay. And I apologize for any focusing, because I'm half looking at the figure and then looking through the viewfinder. So, and then also he comes up with the forearm plate, of course, the armor, the hands. Now, out of habit, I was looking for an extra set of hands to switch out. They do not come with extra set of hands. I do not recall seeing it in the description of the figure. And I don't recall seeing it on the box anywhere, but the hands, the fingers are articulated, so therefore you don't need hands to switch out. They move very well, they place very well, and they stay. I would show you, but you know, I got these just the way I want them, so I really don't want to move them. But you know how some things you may move them and lift them and all that, and sometimes they may stick up a little, or they don't lay down all the way. So far I have moved these many times, and they are wonderful, so kudos to them on that. Let me see, the sword does come in a sheath, and it does come out, as you can see here. I won't pull it all the way out. So for those of you who want to wield the sword as you pose him, you can do so. But I personally, for myself, you know, I want to show him in his regal state. You know, at this stage, the war is won, and it's a world of peace. And I didn't want to show him in a presentation of war. You know, I wanted to just show him in his regalness as a king of a kingdom in peace. So that's just me. He comes with also 4 different belts. One which is leather belt that you have to wrap around the sheath, and I did it a few times till I got it exactly as I want, because like I'm on the edge of OCD. No, seriously. And so you have to do that. And also the belt with this already comes on it, but for one of your other undergarments there's a belt, and then there's 2 other small belts that come with it. I'm trying to think what else. Let me see. The cape, you all, is wonderful. It is like butter, and you see it just flows. It's like butter, seriously. And I know many of my buddies, collector buddies here, you all have a thing about capes, especially with your Batman figures, and I know many of you change them out, or you have new ones made, so you would appreciate this. The fabric is beautiful. I mean, it feels great, and it just falls and flows, and it's just wispy, and the way they designed it up here is great. You know, it just falls no matter what you do. It just falls. Head sculpt, the hair obviously, and the shoulder. And I guess I will just show the back to you. And I appreciate you all being patient with me. You know, normally I don't do these kind of videos. I don't do reviews and such. I do, you know, figure videos, but they're stationary. But so no finesse in this one. But I just want to share this with you guys. This is the back, and you can see this is where the belt, and I've put it under here so it would stay. You loop it under. This is the back. Now, I wish I could show you. I might have to pull this up really high to show you the example of the buttons, in one of the other garments. But for now, let me show you this real quick. And of course, this is the weaved male. And I don't mean like male like men or guys. It's like, you know how you have chain mail. This isn't chain mail. This is a garment that was worn back like in those medieval days, which was a weaved mail garment, which is like an armor garment. It's two-piece, and it's very lightweight. So that's what this is. And then this is the other layered garment, which is where you see the high collar, and this is a faux suede. It's very pretty. And then under here are his, let's see, it's line, and then are his faux suede brown pants. And then you can see the back of the boots. Now, hold on one second. I'm going to try to pull up this garment so you can see this, one of the undergarments I was referring to. Okay, I cannot pull it up all the way because it's very tailored, but this is the back of the top portion of the male. It's two pieces. See, oops, I just got this loose. Now I'm going to have to get this back. But this goes all the way up, so you're going to have to do all those buttons. You know, it's beautiful. Like I said, they have the silk-like edging to it. They really did a beautiful job of it, of the figure, honestly. And there is Aragorn in all his glory as the king. So, hold on one more second, and for those of you who care about boxes, I will show you the box to the figure. Okay guys, here's the box. So this is the front. Make this short and sweet. So that's the box. And as you can see, by Art Figures. That's their logo. Okay, it's a beautiful box though. And it opens and closes with a magnetic closure on the side. There you go. And side. And there's the back, as you can see. This beautiful sword. And other side. There you go. And I will show you the inside. Hopefully it won't fall, the padding won't fall out, because you don't really care about seeing the inside of it because there's nothing in there now. But I'll just show you. See? So everything is out. Everything comes enclosed in plastic and such. Okay, but here is the inside, and this shows you what comes with it. Now this is what I will do. This does not come with instructions. So what you're going to have to do is use some common sense, and you're going to have to look at the picture to help you out. But I will just do a little cheat for you and tell you, this is what you need to do. You're going to, obviously I told you he comes with this on. You're going to have to take this off. Okay? So you're going to have to take off the overgarment, the overcoat. Then you're going to have to put on this garment here, and as you can see the little buttons, put that on. Then you put this on, and then the skirt. Then they show this on here, but this is not already applied. This is the top portion of the shoulder armor. Once you put this on, there is I can't think of what you call it, Velcro. There's Velcro on it, and there's Velcro underneath this. So you will apply that, and then you will pull these up over the arms, okay? And then you will put, and you can do this after you do this or before, it doesn't matter, but this you have to do first. Then you put the overgarment on, okay? Put on the buckle. Now this is the one that has all those buttons you saw with that red edging on the back. It's on the back, so a lot of buttons. Then you pull these up. These go on the forearms, and again, you all have to be very careful pulling these up. The shirt that he has on, like I said, is long sleeved, so you will have to fold the sleeve, you know, like tuck it under and then slide the arm through. You will have to take the hands off, obviously. Slide it through, and you'll have to tuck it down with some kind of thin tool or something, otherwise your sleeves will be sticking all out. You put the hands back on, and there you go. And like you see, there's the sword out of the sheath. And there is the sword. So there you go, guys. Hope you liked it. Thanks for looking and just sharing with you. And if anybody has any questions or need any help with putting anything on, or just send me a message. I'll be very happy to help you out. Talk to you later. Bye.